Good evening, friends, and welcome to the Soviet Republic of n.ew. Our first aluminium train is leaving the station. It has a value of $7,946,424. And we have the wind in our sails. Yes, we do. That's why we're moving at such a great lake here. This is the inaugural the inaugural rail ride on this line to the west. And we got a bit of steel on the buy here because I recycled a few old wagons that we had in the depot, and they appeared to have some steel on them. So that's coming along for the ride. Well, this is the aluminium. It took us a while to fill this train. Half a year or so. Half a year. Okay, so we're going to do 8 million every half, 2 times a year. See? This might be quite profitable. Profits. I don't know if the profits are applicable, but it might bring in a lot of the foreign currency. Whatever that means. Here in the communist utopia, we don't quite understand the concept. Train is climbing without losing any speed whatsoever. It is using 1.5 megawatts, weighs 2,24 tons. Now here we go down the windy bit. See how this goes. Oh, there's the snow. On the 23rd of November. It started snowing again. This year too. That bit I'm not very happy with, but it did not want to go in any other way. Oh, it took longer than half. I don't know, but we also have the speed up a bit at the aluminium plant. I have 4 buses that each take 200, almost 184 passengers. 4 of those going as the like without line spacing enabled. And see to check out what that does. I hope it makes use of most of the bauxite that we're bringing in. Now the trains are leaving, half empty or full sometimes. That's no good. Right, this is a bit uncomfortable. I understand driving right-hand traffic, but this just go with the flow. The signals are at least on the correct side. Oh, there it went away. Okay. What just happened to it? Okay, it emerges back. Okay. Electricity running a bit low is okay. Roll it the last bit, you have no volts. That's payday. Now the railroad is working. It's not looking completely great over here, but it works. And here, get out of the flying machine and get into the regular hovering business. Already one of these has burnt down before it has produced a single. There's reconstruct. It's already set to reconstruct. They have many fiddly projects, little projects going on. Many. And I would want to actually assign a few more construction offices to this using the construction office assign tool. The last time I did that, it sort of crashed. So I'm going to save the game and using the zip save feature, which is an excellent idea. But when you get to now I'm starting to get a bit of development, so it takes a little while to save. Not quite as rapid as the regular save function is. Oh, takes a while. I don't know what the uncompressed. Can check file. What's the uncompressed edition of the world is up to save. The zipped version is 120 megabytes. An autosave. A regular save is 776 megabytes. That's why it takes a while to do not close the program. Wait for it to respond. There you go. You're done now. Absolutely not close the program. No, something is up here. Is it? There's a glitch in the cable here. Not good. Not good. That's all. Yes. That's the regular level of professionalism as we can expect. As always. At least I know sort of how to play the game. Or I don't know. I get stuff done here now. Look. You're not selling very quickly. You're selling very slowly. You are. But okay. Some of the good, they have no food at the shop. Has this been going on for a long time? Is this, are you out of food? No, they have 800 tons. 800 tons? Why isn't there any food at the shopping center? Could there be a logistical issue maybe with the snow or something? Vehicles currently heading to this building. I bring clothing. Very good. Here, 6 tons of food. Where are you? You're sort of needed. You're stuck behind a snowplow that is plowing an already cleared road. Yes. Overtake. Okay. They don't have a really great acceleration, these. But these have fantastic plowing speed. They plow at 70 kilometers an hour. These are new, rather new on the market. But you can't be stuck here. You need to step on it. You're an emergency vehicle. If we could classify it as such, I don't know if people are starving. It depends on for how long this has been happening. 76 citizens were unable to get food, so they have spent a day or two not being able to buy food. They will all will gather here at the shop now. A lot of them, really a lot. We will see a storm of people here. The trucks are arriving. Is it the food truck? Yes, it is. Now, when they realize, oh, food, look at this. That's a dense stream of people. Let's see if we can get close. There's quite a lot of them that were hungry. Get rid of all of that. There we go. Much better. Well, food to the people. They are starting to leave the shop again and go about their business or disappear into nothingness. Some are walking a whole lot quicker than others. Is that the productivity or their government loyalty or happiness or whatever? Everyone is very happy, I think. They go into the sauna after shopping. Yeah, I say so. Anyone going to the My Nice Cafe bar here that I built? Or no, this is isn't it an indoor thing? Okay, it's only open during summer. That's rubbish. You mean that we don't have a pub in winter? Yes, we do. But they have to sit outside. God damn it! It's minus 10 and 10 meters a second. Wind. Great. Lovely. I have to be dedicated and thirsty. Is this how reachable is this? Oh, it's pretty darn reason it's reachable from all the residential buildings. Lots of workers waiting. Why aren't you leaving? 184 aluminium workers. How are we doing at the aluminium plant? 200 workers. This is not bad. Aluminium oxide. Where is the choke point? You can store or export bauxite. Okay. I need to get the pace up here. We can't quite get the pace up here. Oh, it was probably unnecessary to have two of these. Okay, this will have to do. That's how it is. We are using it up. Trains should be rolling in quite often. Every so often. We have tons and tons and tons, 1,000 tons, 887 tons of chemicals. Means that this is working. Last time I checked it was 1,000 tons. Okay, and then 67 tons left. It's using quite a fair amount. And this... That's okay, I think, because this place is... they can't store or export chemicals. We could have more workers in here, we could get more workers if it turns out if we need. I don't know if this is going to be a turnout yet. When it is going. Steel mill, are you operating? No, you can store or export. Then we can turn on the power plant. The power have we already done so. Yes. 11 megawatts. I think we're importing a bit too from the other end. at the new town, as there is a fewer connections between that import the place and the where we use it and here. But also switches and things on the way here between, and not so many there. So that's the route it takes. I think that's how it works. Electricity flow in this Soviet simulator here. 5th of December of 1982. 1982? That time really does fly by here. What are you doing? Coal train. You're bringing coal to a new place. Are you full? Yes. Yeah, because the steel mill is standing still, so it's no problem. Yes, couldn't you work any quicker here? Churn out more Mercedeses. Yes, and also I had to think this is what we're going to do now. As we do this now and think of the consequences later. I've built myself a little place for vehicles here, and it should be hooked up to the railroad. It's not quite here, but it's here. Here. There it is. It even has a direct dedicated rail connection. Very nice. We'll take this load and take it here. Unload. And go there. Zurück. Pronto. Jetzt. Raus. Bitte. Yes, wind. Whenever the wind picks up, it will get out there. There we go. Really being, we're really able to use the full potential here of this. It isn't that heavy, really. 671 tons. That's something I think they should tweak here with the trains. In the game, because they don't use enough power, and they still use power downhill, and they slow downhill if they're out of power. They shouldn't. Maybe it's too complicated to fix, but they should. Yes, and they should require. It should be tougher for them to get uphill. Maybe. Yeah, well, yes, a heavy train should at least slow down if it's going up the maximum slope that we can build. As I know, it's possible to build a roundabout in such a fashion that trains can flow quicker through. And then it increases the risk of them messing up and doing something they shouldn't. Wonder which route we'll take, by the way. I think we'll probably go back the way we came. No, not the way we came. We came from in there, but we'll go this way, I think. 4 meter, come on, wind. We want the Mercedes delivered. Oh, really? Is there a rush with those? No, it isn't, because we don't have anything to do with them. I just want to see the Mercedes go over the land for a bit. That's what I wanted to do. There we have wind. Get the curse out of the way. Engage. Why is there a... No, this is not part of railroad. That bit, that's electrification. When they might even have gotten going here a little bit, maybe. Can't think of it. Some of these, they're not turning. How far have they gotten on this? There are so many fiddly bits to this. Actually, they're finished. Oh, they're turning. Great. Not a lot, but they're turning. Yeah, they're not turning a lot because the wind is blowing at 4 meters here. Oh. It's not enough to move. 6, 7. That's enough to move the fleet of trains. And how many windmills do I have? I don't know. There isn't really an easy way to check. Is there? The whole building is on fire here. Oops. Yeah, better turn it off. Stop production. There is all sorts of things going on. Road cargo station in here. Closest fire station was alerted. Yeah, but the roads are all snowed in. Don't we have technical services here? Apparently not. They should be amended. Yes, I have a few things. Few windows. Oh, taking maintenance. Oh, that is not going to fit on this side. No. I have it here. Can't build this. There's something in the way. Okay. Engage track further along the way, but you are still moving. We're still moving. That's an unfortunate timing here with the semaphores. I hope this will make it. Road cargo station. Many things are dependent upon it. Probably. That's a train with construction material. Bricks. Mostly it's transporting. A lot of bricks went into the bridge. Over there, the viaduct. The bridge, you cannot call it, it's a viaduct. Yeah, it's a goddamn viaduct, is what it is. It's a goddamn viaduct. This, but whilst we're going along with the train here, if we get out the tree removal tool, we can get a little bit clearer and safer railroad. And most of all, a clearer view of the trains as they're passing. This we should have closer semaphores, I think. It's a bit sparing here. No. Yeah, but we're chasing a train. There's nothing we can do. It's the way of the railroad. It is that is the way of the railroad. Chasing, overtaking is not really a thing. Unless there's a passing track. That's something, and the thing has to stop, and it's very involved, say. It's not something that you do in 20 seconds when it's clear. When you turn on the left or right blinker, depending on which side of the road you drive on, I suppose. And pause. That is a bit more involved here. We're stating quite obvious facts now. Yes, it's more involved to overtake a train with another train than it is to overtake a road vehicle with another road vehicle. What do you say about that, colleague? Does that sound good to you? That seems to make sense, doesn't it? Yes. This is all that she does. Sleep. It's not like it's evening, so she's sleeping because it's evening. This is what she does all day, all night. I'm not sure all night, I think. Maybe she goes outside for doing her business once a day. Yes. Maybe. If it isn't raining too bad. Are you lazy? Yes, you are. Very lazy kitty. No. Old lady. Incredibly old lady. 20 years of age, this thing. This creature. Can you imagine? Or thereabouts. There you go, colleague. You can go back to sleep now if you want. It takes a while to go over there, even though we now have double track all the way. And previously I was trying to do this with single track most of the way. No wonder there was just a damn these things, trains waiting all the time. I think it's sort of cleared up now. It's flowing. There are constantly trains going out and in and out. Usually in that order, depending. This is going out. But you should wait until you're unloaded. Why aren't you waiting until unloaded? Turn around. Wait until unloaded. That's your lot in life. That's what you're supposed to do, and you have an enormous rail track for yourself here. Okay, and this place has, I think we're starting to feel a bit of the frame drop, aren't we? Yeah, it's worth mentioning here we're on a bit of loaned, interesting experimental, no, not experimental, it's quite old by now, but a Quadro RTX 4000 is what's doing this. And especially the video encoding is a whole lot better on that thing. You're confused. What do you have to be confused about? Can't go here. I probably messed up the right hand signaling. No. Yeah. Okay. No. Bad train. Bad train. Not a problem. You can go here. Yes, you can. There is no semaphore hiding. No. Bad train. You can go. this yes, I cannot quite understand. You can't go here, you say, but you went there the other way just fine. Is it maybe messed up here? Here is where it is messed up. Here is missing a little bit of track here. Yes, that's how you can do it. Okay. Oh, then do you still have problems? No. Oh, you're fine. Oh, then the issue wasn't quite here. Now was it? Nah. 17 no. Looking at the wrong thing. 55 FPS we're doing. Yeah, that's enough for this. It's impossible to see on the white anyway. Yes, quite. Well, it's more or less the same. But performance-wise for the game, it doesn't make a difference as far as I can tell. Oh, there's the CPU. Maybe it does a little bit better. We can go and have a look over at the original town, still to be present. No, I think I had the feeling, but probably imagining things. We're here, we've got things going on. Look at the heating plant and the power plant chugging through the coal as if there is no tomorrow. And there isn't for the coal industry when that thing is going. They have to work constantly. And we're not limited by anything here, are we? Oh, 5 tons of coal ore per second. It's not enough. And here, no, this is using now like 300 tons per workday. How much can you do? 210 maximum. 200? No, you use 120. Yes. Yeah, so that makes sense then. That we use all 3 of these to feed the power plant, more or less. And whatever's left over should be ending up on this coal pile, which is not a coal pile, because there's no coal on it. This is the steel mill working. He's trying to work, but he can't. Yeah, but they have plenty of steel in the buffer here. Nothing to worry about. But there won't be any coal as long as that thing is running. The traffic jam. Seems one or more vehicles have stopped. Maybe a traffic jam has happened. You're out of fuel. What? Okay. Why haven't you brought fuel here? Where do you load fuel? You do that here. That does not have a lot of fuel available. What has happened here? Why do you load fuel here? You should not load fuel here. No, you should load fuel out here, but that means that you have now emptied out the old place where we had all the fuel stored before, which is a good thing. this is supposed to handle. I missed one gas station. But this one, but it's full. Its task list is full. I wonder if it is working with this. Here it is working. With these huge construction offices, but it isn't working over there for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, there are so many trains. How many trains do we have a count? All map. Electric locomotive. That's about 10. So that is 10, and then that's like 20, 30, 40 or thereabouts. And the most of them are length. The longest one is this one. What do you do? That's a crop train for food. Crop import for food. That is 440 meters long, and then we have a lot of 375 meters, so thereabouts. This is the aluminium train. It's the second longest one. You're no longer upset. No, ambulance has not arrived. The horror. Think. Why aren't you keeping up here? Is this town unhealthy? No. In fact, it's very healthy. Yeah, but they should probably get a hospital on this side of town, too. Somewhere. Here. So it'll get a hospital. Yes, for the citizens. We'll have an emergency. We need to get around whatever this is to two kindergartens. Can we get in between? I don't think so. There are buildings in the way. Yep. Population is up to 24,000. But this is just awful. Town layout. What the hell is this supposed to be? I don't have any pride at all. What the hell is this? Yeah, the industries and the conveyor belts and especially the railroad. That's proper stuff. Well, proper stuff. You can say what you want about it, but at least I put a lot of effort into it. This for the poor workers here. This is sad. Just these things piled together as tightly as possible, and nothing, not a single tree or park or anything. There's a pub, outdoors pub, open year round. The wind is blowing at 8 meters a second here, and it's 12 below. Now it's a nice place to take a beer here. Very nice. And we have the headquarters of look at this, people are streaming into the headquarters of some Communist Party here. Can we look? We can watch them walk the stairs. I wonder if this headquarters of the Communist Party, that if anything, ought to have quite an effect on the government loyalty. So therefore, I think you are. Yes, you are getting. I'm sorry, but we have to breach your privacy. It's the only way to find out. I don't strictly need to know. Do I need to know? I don't really need to know, but I would like to know. And then you're going to have to invade people's privacy. Not actually people, though. They are barely algorithms. They are numbers in an algorithm. That is this video game. Okay, we can invade the numbers, the algorithms numbers privacy a bit then. State infrastructure. Secret police. Put it in the middle of town or put it on the outskirts. Now we put it on the outskirts. I'm not very proud of this. Well, we put it next to the headquarters of the Communist Party. Obviously, it makes quite good sense. And obviously we're lacking in technical services right about here. Oh right, I saved because I meant to use this in a fashion up here, but they're not finished. Do a little bit at a time. Yeah, be careful now. Last time I did like that over everything, and then it crashed a few seconds later. Can't help but feel that was those events were related. Say. Were there only two? Select the construction offices. Assign construction offices should be 3. This one. This one and... What? Offices in selection. Yes, 3, but there are only 2 there for some reason. I don't understand. You couldn't reach. That I understand. Yeah. These technical services will do wonders, because up here it is quite terrible in wintertime. Going here at 21 kilometers per hour. Yes. Here too, I mean, this is in front of the headquarters of the Communist Party. We have not plowed the streets, and not here neither, where people are walking to the shop and trucks are. What's going on? We have here. Pardon me. Please let go now. Yes. This get more. We can have more snow plows. Yeah, we have more plows up here too. No. And they're already set to max. And they go all the way down here as well. This place could have its own technical service. And for a moment I thought that this wasn't working, that only one train would wanted to go into this at a time. But so I planned for these 2 extra cargo stations, which they are working on. But then it turned out it was because there was one track here that did not have a semaphore on it. So whenever the train was in there, and was it was this one, the chemical train for the aluminium industry, which were not going that quickly at the time. Therefore the entire junction was blocked for a very long time before I realized what was going on. $200 people in here. This is good. How much electricity are using? 2 megawatts. Yeah, and that is getting imported here. It has its own. The high voltage line goes to this switch, and then into the aluminium plant, and then onto the grid. Yeah, we're still below the 24 megawatt limit, and therefore we can have one national grid for everything. Yes, we can. I just need to put some fuel in my personal heating system here. Get a closer look at this. Meanwhile, in the meantime, there's always something going on. Here we have 2 trains meeting. Well, not quite meeting. Now you're going on red. That's daring. Colleague. Hello. Wake up. And turn around. Oh. Are you doing something productive at least? That's good. How about with this? Am I doing anything productive? Aluminium Town Shopping Center. Food. Your food situation is poor. Real poor. It's the distribution office is not keeping up for some reason. Now you're out of food. Sage Medium Distribution Office. What's your problem? These don't do so much. Maybe. And they are not on the market anymore. Covered hull. What's it? 1982? I will have these then. Oh right, the meat situation. I turned down the meat production or the livestock production quite significantly because we were gathering up a bit of meat. And now we're out. Now it's time to turn this on again. Which means that your lifespans will decrease, unfortunately. You have basically filled up 10,000 tons of food. Good work. Electronics though, I don't know why it's empty all the time. Or is it supposed? Maybe it isn't supposed to work like that. We make them here, where they only have 55 tons. We have 10 people working here. Increase that slightly. We have 200 people at the chemical plant at this time. And they can't store or export chemical. Aluminium is not using as much chemicals as I would have thought. Another very profitable thing would probably be to make nuclear fuel. Yeah, so we can then build a nuclear power plant. So wouldn't have need to what you call it, burn all the coal. And yes, it would. Damn it. That's uranium. There's uranium right here. Here, in this very hill. Really? No. Is that metal? That's not metallurgy, even though it is sort of is a metal. That's in energy then. Energy. And the power plant, a single reactor, ought to be plenty. Don't need to do the twin reactor just to but yeah, that's not really yet. No. Fossil fuels. Advanced industry. Nuclear, aha. Uranium mine. See? It's quite a patch. You have outputs all the way around. It's nice. I think that they're getting a nuclear power plant here. It would seem to me. Then I probably will stop running the trains on the wind power, maybe not. It's still nice to have them run on the wind. No, we put the bus stop in too. There. And come down. We don't quite this fancy road. We can be quite satisfied with asphalt here. Overlaps. Did I manage to take it straight into a pylon? Yes, I did. Too steep. Well, this road was nice and quick up until this point. Yeah, but the terrain gets a bit slightly more complex here too. Yes. Too steep. Hold right mouse button to flatten terrain. And there it goes. I saw something green. Oh, that's a sheer drop. What if we did a bridge? Without it snapping and things. You can turn that off. There. What was this road for? Yeah, okay, this is for bringing workers to the to the thing. To the what is it doing now? What is that? It's a road it's hooking up to. Yeah, but that looks stupid. Pretty much. This is a little bit better because at least it shortens the amount of length for the route slightly. Yes, how much is this then? 5,000 workdays, 885 tons of concrete. Okay. That's a start. Now, as the saying goes here quite often, we just need a few more things to get uranium turned that into nuclear fuel and turn that into electricity. But where should we have all this stuff? The nuclear processing stuff, the nuclear fuel processing is a bit polluting. We can have that here maybe. And have the power plant here. How large was it? It was pretty damn large. It was. I would like to have it almost in the middle of town. You see. Then we take the cooling towers out a bit because they apparently emit pollution. Yes, water vapor is very much a pollutant. Where is the thing? It's electricity, energy. Power plants, single reactor, nuclear. It's too big to have there. It's like very large. Oh, okay, well, still a ways to go. The building is on fire. I think 2 buildings went up in caught fire. No, there was something else. Radio and television, they have fire protection. Yep. So we're doing aggregates out of here down the mountain. That sounds familiar. It should be. Maybe take them in here somewhere and further along process it. Dun, 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 dun. There is already a conveyor there that's going to be difficult, if not impossible, to cross. Maybe if we get ourselves a bit of a mound here, as close to the existing one as possible. So, and help but fill it should be possible to get the terrain a bit more sharp. Maybe that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's willing. Is it even willing to take it a distance for us? Quite a distance. Okay. If we take it about this amount of distance, about, there isn't any electricity here. Come on now. We'll have to fix electricity in either case. There, and then I'm thinking an aggregate storage here. In flat terrain. Yeah, we have a bit of a shelf to put the heap of uranium ore on. Yeah, that's the wrong way around. That you made the shelf. And then also, that very much. Then conveyors here, and this will probably be completely hopeless. Because there are heating pipes and a heat exchanger and other things. I don't need this anymore. Turn that off. Will it? Yeah, it will do a conveyor across. Okay. See then, advanced industry, uranium processing plant. Okay, and it has what should I call it? Factory connection. Getting a bit close to town, I think would be okay. Okay, that's one bit of it. All of this needs roads too, for it to actually happen. Yes. Easier said than done. How close the heat pipes are not running so close to the ground that we cannot get a road underneath. What the hell do you think? Do you think I haven't planned ahead? You could be apologized for thinking that I hadn't. And it could also have been pure luck. Oh, okay, this is going to be troublesome maybe. Or maybe not too troublesome. Get a... Okay, you're willing to do it. these two. That I don't think we're going to agree. Sides of the thing is too sharp. There is 1 pixel where it will take. Come on, pixel. Come on, pixel. You're right here. You're right here. There you are. But this is not going to work. Even if that bit got in. Oh, this looks difficult. What about the other side? Not so difficult. Too steep descent. Really though. That should maybe be most of them. Okay. Technical services are done. Buy them as a distribution office. Technical services are not done. Missing boards, bricks and steel. They haven't finished that yet. What are they up to here? Building a wind farm is what they're up to. Far away on snowy roads. Does workers even survive the trip, as in they stay on the bus long enough? Yeah, they do. Right, we have this now. Average productivity we can see from people. 95%. Your average productivity. I'll continue the uranium industry, because there's a few more things that we need. So we have now we have made uranium oxide. We're going to make the UF6. That requires a lot, 9 tons of chemicals per day. But we'll make this with trucks, a truck going in between this one and the thing. Yes, and we'll also leave space for a road cargo station, since it needs so many chemicals and whatnot. Here. That's the conversion plant. Now we needed the nuclear fuel fabrication thing, or what it's called. Nuclear fuel fabrication is what it's called. You have factory connection there and there, and you don't have any other factory connection. Here again, I would like to be able to hook up a road cargo station. But if we put it out here, I think we might be able to hook up a road cargo station. You don't want a road cargo station, by the way. How to get chemicals in, you want a road cargo station. Yeah, but the finished stuff are on containers, and we need to get that. We should we drive the truck straight in and over the road to the power plant. It's what we do. But still, a road cargo station for chemicals, maximum chemical input. arguably this one is then not needed. This should be able to cover both, and then we only have to take trucks with chemicals to one place. Okay. That should be nuclear fuel in a few years' time. And then turning that into electricity. Then power plant, single reactor nuclear power plant. Yes. Where's the closest fire? We're probably going to build a fire station out here. No, I wanted this as close to town as possible. I want people to walk to it. It's okay if we can have it next to the headquarters of the Communist Party. Yes. This is where we'll have it. Will people be able to walk to it then, to work? Some, I'd say. Enough. Hopefully. Where do you have footpath access? There. And the road is there, and you do not have any other footpaths connecting to it. Right there, right at the transformer output. Yeah. Sounds like a great idea. Yeah, we could have it that way. Is not good. Footpath, town. Yeah, now the footpath and the road makes sense. This then, all the power lines are going straight into the headquarters of the Communist Party. I'm not going to use that many power lines. It says I only need one as it stands right now. Really? Yes, really. And you need also a cooling tower. Cooling tower. How long can you make these pipes, you think? And where were the... Oh, they're there. Okay. Try and put it out here, maybe. Somewhere. It goes in and it goes out. I don't know if this is going to reach. Some other infrastructure is in the way. Too sharp of a turn. Okay. You snap. These do not snap. I have to do it the old-fashioned way then. And apparently other infrastructure is in the way here. Must go from input to output. Was that okay? That was the wrong thing. Need to go over there. There must be a maximum length to these. There does not appear to be a maximum length to these. 145 tons of steel. Okay. Oh, your road is on the back here. I think that this should be... they should do good for a power station here right next to the headquarters of the Communist Party. Sign construction offices. Yes. There is, you're working on it. And the road up to something burnt down. A pipe pumping station. That down here. Behind colleague for now. What were you doing? Signing constructions. Yeah, they need to finish this road. They're not going to do that in a while. They're building this road in the meantime. That's good. Let's go and have a look at what burnt down. It was a pipe pumping station. We rebuilt. Nothing ever happened here. Oh, I can no longer click on the minimap for some reason. Oh, okay. We do that the old-fashioned way too then. Ugh. Come on. Why isn't this working now? This isn't working either. That is probably a sign that it's time to quit this for the night. Yes, it is. It is. Colleague, what do you say? Not quite. I think we're done here. We're done here. Oh, we're getting nuclear fuel, nuclear power plant, nuclear everything, nuclear electricity. And as the sun rises here on the 5th of February of 1983 with 11 meters of wind and -5 degrees and cloud coverage of 70%, I think. It's the 30% of the sun makes it through. Or if it's the other way around. Know what they mean quite. But we don't need any solar power. We got this now. Trains will continue to run on wind, though. Maybe. Yes. Thank you so very much for watching here. What do you say? Good night. Yes, we already did. Good night. Good night.